In this video, I played 100 games of Among Us on the Skeld map. Game 1 was kind of a warm-up. At this point, it had been a few weeks since I had played Among Us, although I still remembered all the basics. Strangely enough, a comm sabotage will be the first sabotage of the video. Anyways, a body got called and Red really wanted to skip for some reason, which made the whole lobby sus of him. He got voted out and was Imposter. Although that was right, we later voted wrong and lost to an easy reactor call. Unfortunate to have an L for the first game, but you win some and you lose some. The next games will be going by quicker because if I talk that much for every game, this video is going to take forever. Game 2, there was a meeting about 45 seconds into the game, even though no one had died yet. This guy had left. And Yellow randomly got voted off, and even better, he was Imposter. This is only Game 2, and already, public lobbies are just hitting different. Black then tried to get a sneaky stack kill, but we caught him. Game 3 was my first Imposter game, and after a quick kill on Black, everyone left. Pretty much what you expect when you get Imposter. Game 4 was just an immediate L, so I'll skip it. Game 5 was another Imposter game, and I started it off with a quick and easy lights kill on Brown. Sorry Brown, I'm not racist, you were just the one there. After that, and almost getting voted off for no reason, I proceeded to kill in front of someone. My teammate had no hope since he apparently just left, but I was somehow able to escape being voted off. Thanks, Purple. I killed someone at the table, narrowly avoided being seen by Lime, and just waited for the rest of the 6-year-olds to realize they should probably hit the button and vote me. Unfortunately for them, my kill cooldown was finished and they were about to take an L. Game 6 had 4 people, including an Imposter, disconnect from the game. Someone called a meeting, even more people left, and then my game glitched out. I don't know why Orange is alive since he wasn't alive in the game, but it didn't matter since I'm a genius. Meaning I watched the bar go up when people do tasks. I figured I had seen both greens do tasks and the bar went up, so it was probably white, and I was right. Game 7 was very slow, and by the first body, like 70% of the tasks were done. I watched cams for a while, then finished my task, which turned out to be the last task since 2 people had just left. First task win in the video, which is kind of sad in a public lobby. Game 8, I got Imposter and snapped Yellow in comms. The guy who called the body incorrectly called where it was, but half the lobby voted with no reason anyway, so who cares. To win, we didn't even need a sabotage, my teammate just killed someone in comms, and I protected the body. Game 9 was using .25 crewmate vision for some reason, which was the first time I've ever seen that, but then the entire right side of the lobby left, so it was just a 1v3. I died, but they had my back, and somehow they pulled it off. I don't know how, since Orange voted before anyone had really said anything, but whatever works. On to the double digits! Game 10 was strange, since I joined a 2 imposter lobby, but there were 3 imposters. Maybe it's a hacker or something, I don't know. Brown said vote off Green, so I did, and he was Imposter. We then voted off Orange for skipping on Green, and he was Imposter too. I then got murdered, and Cyan clutched it out for the imposters. Unfortunate. Game 11, I saw someone vent, but they killed me. Game 12, some guy saw me kill, and then we voted off Orange. Pretty cool. Easy dub for me, I guess. Game 13 was an L. Game 14, I died to Blue, but then they voted out Yellow for 0 reason. I then realized they all had kind of the same name, and my suspicions were confirmed when they all danced around a dead body. These were 7-year-olds playing together on their lunch break. Fun times. I didn't bother to stay until the end, since any game where people cheat is just an immediate L. Game 15, we voted out Brown, and the other guy left. Nice, still not racist. Game 16, I said Cyan kinda sus, and they voted him out. He turned out to be Imposter, or one of the guys who left the game was Imposter. Didn't matter, I saw Brown vent, and we won. Game 17, Black killed in front of everyone, and got voted out. Also, there's 2 reds, which this time didn't lose me the game. Go check out that video. Anyways, the other Imposter just left the game. Game 18, Pink killed on top of me with lights out, and then threw his phone across the room and quit the game. I probably would too. Down to the final 4 situation, Red decided to convince everyone else it was me when I was just vibing. I got voted out, and Red hit the button again, and called out White, who also was an imposter. This level of stupidity is impressive, something you'd only see in a public lobby for sure. Game 19 was imposter time, with a quick kill on an AFK kid, then I proceeded to watch literal bots figure out the light switches. Corp's husband could have done his card swipe faster than these guys could do lights. I felt so bad I didn't even try to stack kill on him. Lime, who was doing who knows what, said Black vented. Of course Black didn't vent, so I suggested voting out Black and then Lime, to which the lobby agreed. On 6, my imposter friend called lights for some reason, then we struggled to coordinate a double kill. I killed an AFK kid, and then with all the reaction time of a blind paraplegic, my imposter buddy killed the guy after he had reported the body. Game 20, Black and Yellow had a suicide pact or something since they both got voted out and neither were imposters. Orange ran away from a body, so I called a meeting and went in to vote him. It turns out he actually got framed for this kill, but I only know that in hindsight, and he killed someone right as I called the meeting, and the body was next to him afterwards, but I didn't end up seeing this. This glitch also allows you to report the body right away though, so we did and continued talking. I wanted to vote out Orange here, but 3 people said they were voting White, so I just voted with them. Lost the game, fun times. I should have just used the orang strat. Shout out to Moist Critical. Anyways, game 21, I got absolutely railed. I got imposter, but my imposter partner had kind of set up a double kill, but I was wary of doing it, so I waited for him before I did anything. Then he didn't kill anyone, so I went on with my day. Then the button got called, and the dude predicted the double kill, and then not enough people voted to skip, so pink got thrown out, and then me too. Good on that guy, but it was pretty damn annoying. Game 22, everyone left, including one imposter. Some guy said self-report, so I voted green, and it was right. Very cool. Game 23 was just me running around, constantly checking for bodies. Orange decided to menacingly stare at anyone near security, which was kind of weird, but what was even weirder was that when I asked him if he had finished his tasks, he left and was actually the imposter. Silent but deadly, I guess, except he forgot how to be deadly. Game 24, people left and we double killed. Game 25, people left and they double killed. If this happens again, I'm just going to say left and double. Just know that means a bunch of people left the game, so the imposter's double killed. This is very common in public lobbies. Game 26, they skipped on 6 and then I died. I think the defining moment in a public lobby is when all the evidence points to one person and then a different person gets voted out, but that person is also an imposter. It's like getting hit with a soccer ball at a basketball game. You just don't expect it, and it gets you every time. Anyways, the imposter won because no one sticks together on 4 in a public lobby. Game 27, red sus, he gone. And white sus, so he's gone too. Game 28, in the pre-lobby, poor Ashley got her heart broken. Learning life lessons on Among Us is pretty hard, I see. But I saw Yellow vent and almost got voted out for saying it, so I guess that's a life lesson for me. Then Yellow admitted to it, and we won, so I don't know where I'm going with this. Game 29, the poor Carrot did not get his orange. Didn't matter though, since purple and pink both apparently ran from bodies. Game 30, someone said self-report and it worked. Unfortunately, a self-report also got called on me, and that also worked. Red did not clutch up after correctly voting out Lime, and instead he voted for Black, which was very not cool. That's okay though, because Lime killed Black right next to Red, and then got voted out. Game 31, I decided to switch it up. I figured for games 31 through 40, I would play on 1 imposter lobbies, and then games 41 to 50, I would play with 3 imposters, rather than only playing with 2 imposters, which has been the entirety of this video, and most of what I play normally. Now, 1 imposter lobbies are arguably the lowest intelligence, since the Skeld and 1 imposter are the default settings when you first get the game, so the 4-year-olds who don't know how to count yet play this mode. This was clearly evident by Green, when I got locked in the admin area with him for a few seconds, and then walked to weapons, and he said I was chasing him all game. Good times. I got voted out, but I correctly guessed the imposter in dead chat. Too bad that's worthless. Or maybe not. They must have seen me type in dead chat or something, because they all voted Cyan next round with no evidence, which is pretty cool. Game 32, I thought I saw Cyan vent and got scared and ran around the map. Turns out that
he's just standing there, menacingly!
But then they actually did vent, so it worked out. Now this lobby has possibly the strangest settings I've ever seen, since there just wasn't a taskbar and the discussion time was 120 seconds, so because no one has time for that, we were able to vote kick him, which was a fat W. Game 33, I put on a birthday hat because it was Brown's birthday. See? I'm not racist. Anyways, the imposter must have been too intimidated by my raw power form of a birthday hat, so they left pretty much immediately. Game 34 was my first imposter game with 1 imposter, so I was very nervous. To be honest, I didn't really care about the game, I just wanted to win on 1 imposter for the video. So then I immediately killed Yellow next to Blue while lights were out. I thought this was over, but it turns out he didn't see it, and then he actually got voted off, which was even funnier. Now at this point, it's a 1v6 and no one is sus of me, so I have 2 options here. Don't kill anyone and hope they all start leaving, which is very plausible, or go on a full murder spree. So I picked the latter because I was bored. I snapped Lime and White and then the body got called. Orange said I was sus, so I hit him with the Uno reverse and he got voted out. Nice. Now I just had to kill someone in a remote location, which I did, and call a sabotage far away, which I did. And ladies and gentlemen, that's how you win a 1v9. I think that one deserves a subscribe if you've made it this far. I'll continue making Among Us content and maybe some Minecraft stuff, so when I get big and popular with my 6.9 million subscribers, you can take pride in knowing you were one of my first few hundred. Now back to the video. Game 35, the pre-lobby took longer than the actual game, which is pretty impressive. Game 36, Yellow killed in front of Orange, which typically makes for a pretty quick game, but that's not world record pace. Game 37 is a world record pace where we won in only 0 seconds. I don't know how this happened, I'm assuming it was a hacker, but it was pretty cool. Game 38, I died pretty quick, but then realized I was playing with office-inspired names that were probably just in a Discord call, or probably at each other's house or something. Anyways, they ended up just voting everyone off except themselves, which works I guess. Game 39, I also got Imposter, which is statistically better than average, but then I got randomly sussed and voted off. Cool. Game 40, I found a body, and then here's the frame right before I report the body. Cyan is nowhere in sight, and yet he still calls the body. Then after the meeting, I spawned inside of Brown, which, although kinky, is not what I wanted, but it definitely shows I'm not racist. There was also no Cyan at the spawn, even though he was in the meeting. Skipping forward, I watched White kill in front of me, and then they didn't vote him out, so I called a meeting and died at the same time, but it still showed me as alive. Then, in true Among Us fashion, someone left the game, so the imposters won. Moving on to game 41, where I switched to the 3 imposter servers. I had a pretty good introduction to these 3 imposter servers since the first round, Blue called out all 3 imposters. He either has hacks or is just absolutely cracked at Fortnite, I don't know, but we still lost, because his massive brain was compensating for everyone else being stupid. And then he died. This leaves the stupid people, but I like to think that they were teamers, since White literally killed in front of Cyan and he said nothing. Game 42, Red said it was him and also said his imposter teammates. Why do people do this? I have no idea, but it makes my video easier to edit, so that's cool. Game 43, we started out with 5, which is 1 imposter, but everyone left anyways. Game 44, Orange and I basically teamed up and stuck our nuts down the entire lobby's throats. There's no better way to put this. Shout out to my boy Naruto. Game 45 was about what I expected when I joined a 3 imposter lobby, just an immediate win for the imposters. Game 46 started off pretty normal, but I want you guys to remember this cluster of people over here. Specifically, Big Daddy and C-Fox. They will be important. And also notice what they say in game chat. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Anyways, we're gonna get to the end of the game, and they're still doing whatever they're doing. I think they're role-playing, doing the dirty, if you know what I mean. I'm just running around away from Blue, who I know is imposter at this point. Eventually, he traps me, and I just tell him to kill me, and he does, which is very cool. Unsurprisingly, Big Daddy and C-Fox are still doing whatever this is, but they've switched spots. Blue doesn't know what the hell is going on when he visits them, and he just dips. Or maybe he's giving them privacy. Thankfully, he comes back and kills them though. I'd rather lose to Blue stabbing me than win to kids role-playing on Among Us. By the time game 47 rolls around, I'm kind of getting pissed I haven't got an imposter in any of these 3 imposter lobbies. Then, in the middle of me being annoyed, the Among Us gods slap me in the face again, when Black randomly gets accused and voted out when he's imposter. I swear these people just use hacks, or the imposter kills in front of 5 of them so they all vote for him without saying anything, and then when they actually do say something, it's like reading cursive upside down. But I guess it works. Game 48, I found a body, and Among Us would not let me report it. It looks like I'm dancing on it, but really I was spamming R, and it just didn't let me. You can guess how this turned out. Game 49 was my first imposter game in a 3 imposter lobby, and with a 10-second kill cooldown and my massive brain, let's just say it didn't last long. Same with game 50, which was actually a 9-person limit, so 1 triple kill wins it all. Unfortunately, I didn't kill, but I told everyone I would kill next round. And of course, someone left. An appropriate game for a halfway point in between these 100 games. Now back to 2 imposter rounds. Game 51, Democracy strikes again. So do burritos. Must have eaten Chipotle or something. Game 52, everyone left and I completely called out yellow. Game 53, a bunch of people left and Orange said he saw me faking doing tasks. As someone who doesn't do tasks, this made me realize he was imposter. And since Black jumped on it, I figured he was too. I got voted out, but I was right, so that's cool. Game 54, I died. And with 5 people and 2 imposters left, they somehow managed to tie the vote twice in meetings. Again, with no info. And these imposters finally killed someone. Game 55 was also great, where I just said colors and people got voted out. A 50% success rate, so I'll take it. Game 56 was strange, as I watched Cyan do weapons, and then the rest of the lobby except White was AFK. Cyan left the game, so I assumed he was killed by White, the only non-AFK person. So we voted them out, and they were the only imposter, even though the lobby was 2 imposters. Game 57, I caught a double kill and got them both out. Game 58 was one of the shortest games on record, as we started with 5, someone died, and 2 people left. Very cool. Game 59, leave and double kill. Game 60, Orange said Pink scanned and then Pink killed someone. This meant I knew it was Orange, but they called Reactor and killed her. Unfortunately, we were at 4 people when this happened, including me, the imposter, and 2 AFK kids. Keep in mind, these kids voted last round. Game 61, Purple took a fat L. Game 61 Part 2, I forgot to change my name, but this is Game 62. Who cares, this ended my 11-game imposter drought. Last time I got it was Game 50, meaning I went 11 games without imposter. Anyways, it was an easy clap, even though my imposter teammate left me with a 1v6, although 2 people left before I could even kill them, so really it was a 1v4. Back-to-back imposter games for me, and with this clutch glitch kill, White and Lime turned against each other, leaving me with an easy W. Game 64, I made a good call with Blue, and then we won off of tasks. Game 65, leave and double kill. Game 66 was another imposter game, and with an 8-person lobby, my teammate and I absolutely balled out. No meetings were ever called, and I barely even saw my imposter teammate. Very cool. Game 66, my teammate got caught red-handed, and then someone left the game, so we won anyways. Game 68, Logic strikes again. Game 69, Nice. Unfortunately, the game just consisted of people leaving, so it was a bit of an L, even though it was the best game, because of the number. From here, I'm just going to skip through the rest of the games, because nothing really interesting happened in any, and this will save my viewer retention graph. Dead voted double kill, W, task win, outplayed, I called out imposters, lucky guess, 45-second kill cooldown, sucks. Dead, I held the lobby hostage and got kicked. Dead, literally needed 1 kill to win. W, got disconnected. W, clutch glitch kill and a leave. Everyone left again. L, red got boned, I got boned, red got boned again, I balled out, imposter left, W, L, W, red was toying with me, and dead. Now here we are, game 100. I was a good task boy, and I found a body. Black said it was me, I said it was him, I also said I could do medbay next round, and they voted me out. Normally, I would probably redo a game 100 so we could end with something really cool that makes everyone subscribe and like the video, which you totally should, but honestly, I feel this is the best representation of all my games, playing exactly as I should and still losing. Even my game knew this was perfect, as it crashed on me for the first time ever and I had to Control-Alt-Delete.